Hello and welcome to the LifeVantage Opportunity Overview. We are Dr. Dondee Marci Nettles. We are your presenters tonight. We've got some unbelievable information to share with you about a do-it-yourself wellness approach to activate the power within your body, as well as a home-based business opportunity for you to create your own economy rather than working for someone else and helping them create theirs. How's that sound? But before we get into the information, let us share with you a little bit about who we are and how we became your presenters tonight. As I said, my name is Dr. Dondee Nettles. I'm no longer a practicing doctor, but I was a family wellness chiropractor for many, many years. And toward the end of that career, I was an AM talk radio host. Basically, my passion is to empower people to be self-sufficient with regard to their health, so they never have to rely on any doctors, including me. I taught people that, and that is an extension of what we do here today. But that had a limitation. While we had the fourth largest chiropractic practice in the state of Arizona, we were seeing between 350 to 500 patients a week, every week. What people didn't know is that I was struggling as a father because I was not able to be the daddy that I wanted to be. 80 to 90 hours a week was spent outside my home with people other than my family, while my two children, my 3-year-old son and my newborn daughter, were at home with a daddy that never saw them. And that just broke me as a human being. Well, the information that we're going to share with you tonight was shared with me a little over 11 years ago. And when I saw it, it was right in my wheelhouse. And I saw the opportunity to be a father to my children. And a little over a year after implementing the information we're going to share with you, I sold my practice, canceled my radio show, and went home to be a full-time father and a global entrepreneur now in 20 countries. And in that pursuit, I met the most amazing human being I've ever met in my entire life, my beautiful wife, Marci, where we combined our families, combined our businesses, and now we run our company from here, our home office, and we're blessing people in 20 countries 24/7.
Yeah. And you know, guys, we know that there are so many people out there that are looking for so many different things in their lives, right? It's like Dondee was looking for time with the people he loves and cares about the very most. For me, LifeVantage actually found me at my darkest point in my life. I was actually a police officer for almost 10 years and I loved it. I was good at it and I felt like I was really helping the community. But in August of 2009, I was in a car accident on duty that ended my career that fast. It left me with a brain injury, several herniated discs that required surgery, and I could no longer be a police officer. So I went through a lot of loss. I ended up not being able to pay my bills the way that I was used to. I was now a mother of teenage kids and my brain wasn't working. How well do you think that went over? And then, you know, I went through a divorce of a marriage that was already struggling and we lost a house. I ended up really depressed, guys. And I ended up having 4 suicide attempts before this information was introduced to some dear friends of mine. And they thought of me. And I am so, so grateful that they did. Because when I saw this information, it gave me hope for the first time in 18 months since the accident that I could get my mind and my body working again, that I could take control of my life and be able to pay my bills, and that there could potentially be even a bigger purpose for me being on this planet. And so I said yes. I started taking the products, had phenomenal results pretty quickly. And so that got me excited about sharing this information. And I started meeting amazing, amazing people, including this guy here. He already mentioned that. But now we're looking for others that are just like us. Maybe you that are looking for something that can just change something in your life for the better. So we're really excited to be the ones that get to introduce this information to you about this amazing company called LifeVantage.
Before we get into the details, let us just share this with you, is there is no promise or guarantee of success. Like anything else in life, you will get out of this what you put into it. There's no secrets in life. That's just how it works. And as I said, there is no promise or guarantee of success. However, we will show you how truly possible this is and give you specific examples.
Yeah, for sure. And we are so excited that this new concept we get to share with you for the very first time. It's all about activation in place of supplementation inside of your body. Because as we age, things start to slow down and not work as well. And so we get tired or we don't necessarily feel very good. Well, guys, what if we told you there's actually switches inside your body that you can flip and they will help you to feel better and be able to do more in your life? Well, this is the thing. We're being hijacked every single day by the food and the water that we drink, the pollution in the air. How about sun damage or household cleaners or the things that we put on our bodies? What about personal stressors, relationship struggles? How about poor sleep or inactivity or overworked? Or how about drinking too much or smoking things we shouldn't be smoking? How about technology? I would say that probably almost everyone has one of these in their hands and we're like this all of the time. And so we're all having this overstimulation from EMFs or blue light toxicity that is changing the way our brains, our bodies, and our moods are working. Well, did you know that 85,000 chemicals have been introduced since the Industrial Revolution? So unless you're one of those few that can actually pick up and move to another planet, there's really nothing that you can do to get away from it. You really can't eliminate them from your daily lives. And all of this is dimming your inside lights. What does that feel like? Well, maybe you're feeling a decreased immune system, getting sick more frequently, brain fog. How about memory problems, sluggishness, tired? What about bad mood or a lack of motivation, even for the things you love? How about an increased stress and things that never used to stress you out, or good old nap time? We feel like we need it all the time because we're constantly fatigued. Well, what's really happening inside of our bodies when the light is dimming is something called oxidative stress or damage inside your cells. How about mitochondrial decline? Your powerhouses are being shut down, or a decline in sirtuin activity. That means that all of the garbage inside of your cells is backing up and not being taken out properly, and so much more. And you're like, Marci, I don't even know what those first three things are. Well, never fear. That's why you're here tonight, is we're going to share some information with you all about it, because science has already discovered that our genes contain incredible abilities to keep our bodies healthy. So if you could leverage those genes with the flip of a switch, would you? That's the $1 million question tonight.
I hope so. So let us talk about some things. This first one, oxidative stress. You might not know what it is, but you've seen it. You bit into an apple, and after you did, the first bite looked like that. You set the apple down, came back about a half hour later, and the apple looked like that. It turned brown. What you're witnessing is the oxygen in the air causing oxidative stress. Your cells have the same thing happen to them because you breathe. Well, the difference between your body's cells and that apple is your body can fight back where the apple can't. Your body's cells produce their own antioxidant enzymes, but the limitation is as we age, the process slows down. But we've isolated the pathway. It's called the NRF2 pathway. Flipping the switch with Protandim NRF2 Synergizer, the 5 ingredients in the product literally flip the switch. Turn on the pathway, increase the body's production of these enzymes, which lowers your oxidative stress by 40% in just the first 30 days. So what happens is you take the product, it flips the switch, your body has the ability again to handle the oxidative stress load that it has the way it did when you were a child, literally by lowering it by 40% in the first 30 days. Now, what does the scientific community say about this pathway? NRF2, well, some pretty profound things. Check this out. NRF2 is likely to be the most important health promoting approach in the foreseeable future. NRF2 may become the most extraordinary breakthrough in the history of health. That's how powerful this switch is. Well, this chart you're looking at is how the body produces these antioxidant enzymes by flipping its own switch. And it goes from the time we're born, we start the growing process, we get to our mid-20s, we're doing well, and then we get to our 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond, and it slows down dramatically. That was until we isolated that switch and figured out how to flip it naturally. We flip the switch and give your body back the ability to produce these enzymes the way it did when you were a child, regardless of how old you are. That's how powerful this is. So I hope you don't take my word for it. Go to pubmed.gov, the largest repository of science, published science in the world. It's where scientists and researchers go. In fact, type in the name of the product and you'll see what it does. You'll see that it's published in journals like the Journal of Free Radical Biology and Medicine, done at universities like this, Harvard University, amazing top-notch medical universities with information they gather that is published in amazing top-notch medical journals. This is the first time in history that a supplement company, a nutritional supplement company, has ever had pharmaceutical grade research. Never been done before, and it's finished product science, not ingredients science. Unbelievable. So we discovered that switch, but then we started to ask ourselves, could there be others? Could we find other switches like that? And we found the mitochondria and sirtuin switch, and let me explain those to you and why they're so important. First, mitochondrial decline is literally your cells running out of energy, like the batteries draining, which you're fully unaware of. Well, your body cells do have batteries. They have the ability to produce the energy that your cells need to do their job. When the energy goes down, the ability for your cells to do what they're supposed to do goes down as well. But our bodies figured it out, and we fight back. We've isolated the switch. It's the NRF1 pathway, literally taking 5 natural ingredients of Protandim NRF1 synergizer, flipping the switch to this process increases the benefit by 70%. That is dramatic. So what are mitochondria? Mitochondria are the power plants that make the energy that your cells need when they are doing their job. So you take Protandim NRF1 synergizer, it's like recharging your batteries. You get your energy back. Your cells function at top notch again because it increased the performance by 70%. That's fantastic. Well, what happens when all the cells in your body are working fantastic and they're burning up all that energy? They're actually creating debris. And when that debris backs up and there's nothing to clear it out, it gunks up the cells and they stop working correctly. Well, that's where sirtuins kick in. We've isolated the switch. The NAD switch activates sirtuins, which are like the little garbage men that take out all the debris in your cells and let the cells work properly. And when they do, they communicate properly. So we've isolated that switch. It's the NAD pathway. 4 natural ingredients in Protandim NAD synergizer literally flip the switch, allowing their sirtuins to clean up inside your cells. And it increases this pathway by 100% in just 24 hours. That is insanely amazing. So literally cleaning up the environment inside your cells starts to degunk the cells. The inner working parts start to work again. They start to communicate with the rest of the cells in your body again, and your body simply starts to do what it's supposed to do. And this product increases that performance by 100% in the first 24 hours. Amazing. So the collective approach, you degunk the cells, allow the cells to get cleaned up and communicate. It allows the batteries to be recharged. That allows the cells to function properly, and it reduces the oxidative stress inside the environment. So we're taking away the age-dependent effect on aging. The 3 pathways simultaneously being flipped is called do-it-yourself wellness. You're welcome. So we call this approach the Protandim Tri-Synergizer. Looking at the gray bar graphs, or is that individual product? When taken by itself, those are the benefits. The NRF2 on the left, NRF1 in the middle, and NAD on the right. But the bar graphs that you see there in blue is when all 3 products are taken at the same time, what it does to the individual pathways in question. Unbelievable compound effect. And yes, we call it Protandim Tri-Synergizer. So here's the question. Are you ready to flip the switch? Are you ready to get mood, positive energy, motivation, attention span back? Are you ready to get your healthy longevity back? Are you ready to have improved mental focus, concentration, and clarity? Or how about better mental and physical energy? How about this? A better inflammatory response inside your body. And then ultimately, cardiovascular function improved. All of that happening simultaneously is what happens when you experience the Protandim Tri-Synergizer. Like I said, it is do-it-yourself wellness. Now, we call this the Protandim Tri-Synergizer. It's free shipping, 30-day money-back guarantee for less than the cost of a large latte. Now, we have an entire product catalog. We have what we call our Vitality Stack. It's our Protandim NRF1 and our Protandim NRF2, ProBio, and Omega Plus. By the way, Omega Plus and ProBio and the Protandim NRF2 Synergizer have all been shown to individually allow a normal functioning immune system inside your body. And this is a Stevie Award-winning product, our Vitality Stack. Next, we have Axio, our brain performance food, where you take the packet, you put it in a bottle of water, shake it up, chug it down, and it improves the neurotransmitter productions of your brain, which gives you better focus, concentration, attention span, clarity. How about an improved mood? Who could use that right now? Then we move on to our ProBio, the most amazing probiotic ever made. Why? Because 60% of the bacteria colonies get down into your large intestine where they belong. They are not neutralized in the acidic environment of your stomach. That's the most important reason. Then we have our Omega Plus, free fatty acid made from fish oil. But before you freak out and remember those nasty fish burps you had last time you tried free fatty acid with a fish oil, we infused it with essential oil of lemon, and we started with pristine fish from pristine ocean. So no fish burps. That's a big you're welcome. And then our physique weight management. Losing weight is great. Managing your weight is even greater. That's why we have our amazing whey protein, our fat burn, and our prebiotic, which is food for the probiotic. So you get your gut and your entire weight management fat burning system working. Unbelievable results.
Seriously.
Then our True Science line, our skincare and our hair care line. Again, Stevie Award-winning True Science line, have the most lustrous hair, the most amazing shiny hair, and healthiest scalp available. And then our True Science skincare, where nobody wants an aging face, right? We all want our face and our hair to look beautiful and unbelievably healthy, and you get it with our True Science line. And then lastly, our Pet Tandem for dogs. It's our Protandim NRF2 Synergizer, formulated for our four-legged friends, because it's a 7-to-1 ratio. You're thinking years, I'm thinking oxidative stress, because dogs have 7 times more oxidative stress than humans do, which is the reason for the 7-to-1 ratio. Unbelievable product line.
Yeah, and as you're talking about our product line, I keep seeing all these faces come to mind of the people that have had these amazing responses with activation inside their body. The stories of the results that people are getting are just mind-blowing, and they just make my cheeks hurt because I smile so much all of the time. But guys, I have to tell you that stories are better when you share them, especially when you're incentivized by a paycheck, right? So this is an opportunity for you. So let's talk a little bit about the company that brings this opportunity to us. LifeVantage is the name, and the company is 11 years old. So we're new, but we're not. We're the best kept secret. As a matter of fact, we started out as a retail company. Our product Protandim NRF2 was sold on retail store shelves until we figured out that, you know what, the best place for us to be sharing this information is word of mouth, educating on this technology. So we went to network marketing in 2009. By the way, you can check out everything that we're sharing with you because we are publicly traded. We're on the NASDAQ. Our ticker is LFVN. Please go and see that everything is real and true. We are a debt-free company as of March, which that opens up all kinds of opportunity. And we are governed by a board of directors that includes former executives from places like Coca-Cola, Airbnb, Amazon, SC Johnson, and so much more. You're going to hear a little bit more about that coming up soon. But, you know, this amazing company and those fabulous products that you just heard about, we have to make sure that we place ourselves perfectly in front of the right trends. And health and wellness is the trend to be in front of, because never before in history have people been, you know, this concerned about their health and their wellness. As a matter of fact, there's a 60% plus increase in wellness sales over the past 8 years. We can be so confident about this because of this matter. We can actually watch where the dollars are being spent, right? As you can see here on the right side of the screen, the sales by product category, wellness is so far up and above all of those other areas. It's definitely the place to be. So there's 6 specific categories categories that our products fall into within the health and wellness field. They're anti-aging, skincare, hair care, pet care, energy field, as well as the weight loss market. And I would almost guarantee that you're already spending money in each one of these areas, but now we're just giving you better options, maybe cleaner options for you to choose from. Because you know there's already $600 billion being spent in these 6 categories. So let's just redirect some of your spending to some better choices. Here's a great example of how people's minds have been changing. In 2017, 32.1% of all dollars spent was spent on cosmetics. And in 2017, in wellness, that was only 26.2%. Well, in 2018, they flipped those numbers. Cosmetics or putting a Band-Aid on something, only 25.6% of money spent was spent there. And 32.6% was spent in the wellness arena, where people are more concerned about getting to the root cause of what's going on and wanting to be more well. So as you can see, with all this information, you've absolutely found the perfect model to be able to build that online supplemental income from home, or really anywhere you have cell service or Wi-Fi. You'll have a virtual office to run your business, minimal business assets are needed, and no inventory requirements. With a very low entry cost, and social sharing is available to you with all kinds of tools and assets provided by the company. You'll have a personal online store, because you're going to be now in e-commerce business. We get daily pay, and if you're like us and love to travel, the opportunities are endless. You can earn incentive trips, or how about be awarded bonuses for building your business? And how about travel opportunities to be able to go and help those people that you bring onto your team? All kinds of opportunities await you.
What you're looking at now is the annual earnings disclosure. Because we are a publicly traded company, it's very important for us to share this. I'm going to focus on 2 columns, the gray columns that you see, the average monthly commissions and the average number of months it takes to get to the ranks. And I'm going to give you 3 examples. The first is what we call our Pro 3 rank, where in 8 months on average, the average person working from home part-time can generate an income of over $600 per month. That's massive when it comes to how it could change the average family. Or this example, our Premier Pro 5, where in 16 months on average, literally less than a year and a half from now, the average person working from home part-time can generate up to $3,000 per month. That's like getting a $37,000 to $38,000 a year raise in the next year and a half. How awesome would that be? In this example here, our Elite Pro 7, where in less than 3 years, 30 months on average, the average person working from home part-time can generate an income of over $13,000 per month. That's $150,000 plus per year. That's like doctor, attorney, CEO type income without the need to go to college and all the student loans that come along with going to college. You just have to be 18 and be able to want to help people and follow a system. That really is all it takes, and we can show you just how possible it is. So pick a number in that first gray column and get back to the person who invited you, and we can show you exactly how to get there.
And can you believe that the cost of getting started in making this type of monthly income in your new income stream can be as low as, we all get started with a starter pack, $50. And then we highly recommend that you choose one of the product packages, either the silver, gold, or platinum pack, because then you can get started on your product story with a significant savings on those products, anywhere from 31% to 35% off of the product cost. So the silver pack is $350, the gold pack is $650, and the platinum pack is $1,250. So we knew that when we saw this information, when we were each looking at it individually, that this was the business that we wanted to be able to will down to our children generationally, okay? And so we were going to be all in. We wanted to be able to start on all the products so we can have the experience to be able to share our story with other people, and be able to have products to sample out and help some of those that are closest to us get started. So we chose the largest package available to us. And with the Platinum Pack, you get 35% savings off of all of those products. It's definitely the best choice for starting a long-term business. But whichever package you choose to get started on, the most important thing is You get started, right? Getting started so that you can start developing that supplemental income from home. Now, as we said before, being publicly traded and having all of that real science on our finished product, you absolutely know this opportunity is real. And so most people have this question that they need to get answered is, can I do this? And what we want you to know is that we believe in you and know that you absolutely can. If you are willing to be part of a team, participate in a mentorship program, and follow an easy system, because you will have global customer and distributor support with an easy to follow ITT system. It's basically invite to a tool and then introduce them to your team to get their questions answered. There will be regular team meetings and trainings all around skill set, mindset, how to be a great leader, and there's regular corporate events and trainings to supplement your success. How about those incentives and perks? We already talked about the travel, right? How about cash incentives? How about swag or even technology bonuses? Guys, there's all kinds of reasons to build this business. And you will also have private support communities as well, whether it's Facebook groups or how about Zoom, team Zoom meetings and trainings, or you just having the direct cell phone number of the people that are here invested in helping you be successful. Because you'll have all of that. And if you're still a little bit wondering about LifeVantage, well, we want to share with you some of the amazing things that hit the news just since January of 2019.
Like this. Unbelievable that we were voted, our corporate headquarters voted one of the best places to work 4 consecutive years.
Yeah, and we expanded our footprint further into Europe by opening in Ireland.
This one was huge. Erin Brockovich, the Erin Brockovich from the movie, yeah, that's the one, became the first female on our board of directors and this unbelievable people's advocate. And if you have not yet seen the movie Erin Brockovich, Julia Roberts played her in the leading role. You must see this and you'll understand how amazing this addition to our board truly is.
She is fabulous. Our hair care, True Science hair care system was awarded a Silver Stevie Award for Best New Product. And just about 5+ weeks ago, we were awarded seven more Stevies. So guys, if you don't know what a Stevie Award is, Google it. It's a really big deal.
And because of our outstanding stock performance, we were voted to the Russell 3000 Index for the 2nd time.
We continued adding to our family when we opened in New Zealand for distributors and biohacking customers.
Well, we started the year off amazing with 2 big announcements. The first, our 2nd consecutive explosive quarter of company growth. And then we announced, just free shipping. Woo-hoo! Yes, free shipping.
And that's like all around the world, all the countries too. It's so cool. And how about this? We were invited and we rang the closing bell for NASDAQ's Wellness Week in January of this year. This is exactly what Times Square looked like in New York City, all colored up pro-tandem blue. It's amazing.
Marketing is critical for your business, and we decided sports marketing was the best place to spend money. So we found the most popular sport in the world, soccer, and we sponsor Real Salt Lake here in the MLS Professional League. So every highlight, every game is free advertising globally for your business.
And we continue to be super excited about our responsible expansion into other countries in this amazing world. These are the markets that we're currently open in for biohacking customers and for distributors.
Yes, this is LifeVantage Legacy. It's the charitable arm, the heartbeat of our company, where every time we get together, some organization, some population of people is blessed with our time, money, and resources because we can and because we care. LifeVantage Legacy is amazing.
So now that we've filled you up with all this amazing information, where do you see yourself in joining LifeVantage? Are you ready to become a customer or distributors like Dondee and I? Well, maybe you need to see some more information. Just let the person know that invited you here today what you need to see or hear so that you can make the best decision for you. If you're ready to become a customer, ask for a personalized shopping cart with the products you want to get checked out with. And if you're ready to join the team, we are super excited to be the first ones to say congratulations on making a phenomenal decision in taking ownership of your personal economy. Great job.
Yes, welcome aboard. So let us close with this. If we were having this discussion 3 years from today, and you were looking back on your life over those 3 years, looking at your life experiences, both personally and professionally, what needs to happen for you to be happy with your progress. And let me ask you two questions. What are you willing to do to get started with us? And what are you waiting for? We believe it's okay to make a decision now, because a decision now is a new tomorrow for you.
Yes.
Thank you so much for spending time with us. We know it's valuable. Have a wonderful night. Be safe, and God bless.